Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone. We'd like to invite you to the Sophia Christ Healing Circle tonight. That's Tuesday uh, at 8 p.m. Paris time. We would appreciate if you could help us communicate to the largest number of people so that as many people as possible can benefit from the healing energies that are starting to build and that we will be working with in the circle tonight. So please share this video if you can, or the invitation to the healing circle if you feel that there are people that could benefit from tonight's work.
Yeah, and you may have seen the video from yesterday because we shared that there's a whole new level of healing available to us, and it is connected to what we call the divine inner child. So we can encourage you to look at the video from yesterday to know more about this aspect. And so it's out there on Facebook and it's out there on YouTube if you want to. But since yesterday, we've seen that we are to work with a clearing also at the level of the chakras, actually the first and the third chakra, which is important to allow the new Sophia Christ energies to flow through our system, and in that way informing us with new consciousness. So it's really just maybe for those who are not so aware of it or not so known with it. The first chakra is connected to our sense of security in the world, a sense of stability, safety, knowing that our basic needs like food and shelter, that those are met. And it's also the chakra that connects us to the earth. And when in a healthy flow, you feel a sense of enthusiasm for life, love for life, and the energy to move through all of life's challenges. It's just a challenge and you overcome it. Now, the third chakra is connected to our self-esteem, our personal power, our confidence, our identity, and our determination. So this energy center is connected to joy, generosity, giving, and is also associated with the power of transformation and abundance. And some say it's also connected to the inner child on this very specific level. So there's a great work waiting for us at this time. It's happening on a personal level, but it's definitely happening on the collective level.
Absolutely, at a collective level, we are feeling it.
Yeah, we will be understanding more and more about that because it's so, so powerful. So we want to take you through a little bit more in depth what is coming to us so you may resonate with the information when we share that.
Yeah, the enormous opportunity that we have at this time is actually partly because of the amount of solar flares that this year are expected to be at an all-time high. You've probably heard about this. You've been experiencing these solar flares, and particularly between January and October this year, uh, it's really over the top. So this is a time that's being prophesied when we would start to imagine leaving a reality based on trauma behind as these solar flares come in more and more and moving into a reality based purely on creation, which requires of us to be living in the consciousness of the child. And that's really why this theme has been coming up so strongly for tonight's healing circle.
Yeah, maybe we can say a little bit on the astrology because as we know that Pluto has moved from Capricorn into Aquarius, it's still very active. And this Pluto energy is helping us at the moment to dig deep within ourselves, healing layers in order to see the divine light we have been hiding from ourselves for what seems to be eons. And Pluto is helping us with that to bring us in the energies of Aquarius, the energies that come with equality, that comes with brother and sisterhood, that comes with sovereignty and being part of a collective, that we do everything in ourselves also for the highest good of the collective. So the sovereignty element is a great step we are moving into in this new time. And yeah, it's a time to release any internal conflict we may have. And
yeah, we're really invited to take another step into our sovereignty.
yeah,
And so it is time to release any inner conflicts we may be having about honoring our deepest desires, because these soul desires, that's what we came here to manifest. We need to become coherent with ourselves to be able to 100% own our decisions. And it's time to release any inner conflict, any inner war, to come into peace with our right to decide for ourselves about ourselves. This, of course, maps on to being for the highest good of the collective.
yeah,
It always does.
it always does, and it's very important, because sometimes people say, that they are in an inner conflict, and they may feel like a level of apathy, unclarity, lack of inspiration, stagnation, lack of direction. But it can also be in the other scheme of feelings, like a kind of nervousness at the moment, like a not knowing, feeling tension about rebellion or an inner fire. Those are all elements that can work in us at the moment, also based on the astrological constellation at the moment, with a lot of Aquarius and Uranus energy. But in a way, all these feelings are about that various parts of ourselves are not in agreement with each other. And that's where the conflict comes in. Yeah.
Yeah. And, we can think of ourselves as sovereigns of our inner universe, because we have the whole universe is within us. So if we want a earth, a reality based on peace, then we are the ones responsible for reigning our inner world with understanding, with peace, harmony, with kindness, and loving, inclusive, and heart-based wisdom. So our greatest work at this time is to be coherent with ourselves, to maintain a perfection in the geometry of our sacred waters. Because of the fabulous work of Emoto, of course, we know what happens to the geometry of the water when we're not coherent. So this coherence can then radiate out into the world and entrain the fabric of our collective into greater peace, harmony, coherency. And it all starts within. When we heal ourselves, we're healing the very fabric of humanity. Mm-hmm. And recently, someone told us that she did not feel she deserved to ask for a healing because others were in much greater need than she was. So we want to bring that to the light a little bit.
Yeah, we hear that so often. There's really a misunderstanding here that we want to illuminate, because this is something that so many people think, and it keeps them small in a way. It keeps them in this blocked energy. And they think that they do not deserve attention. Yeah, which, I mean, if you just imagine and know that we are an interconnected web, and one part of the web is stuck, is blocked, is stagnant, distorted, incoherent, and no matter how much, yeah, it affects always the entire web. So this is why it's so important to all of us when each individual stands up to receive healing. And we want the web to be fluid, and that all communication to be transparent and not stuck. So when we are coherent and we connect with others who are coherent, then we create microsystems within the whole that are able to lift the whole into greater coherency. And that is what we so desperately need in today's world. It's the challenge of our times, and we are built to meet this challenge. So this is a big call for that. And and you might feel at the moment that there's lots of energy shifting, and you feel like you're drifting on a certain circuit of electricity and not knowing where to go. But we know how to stay in the eye of the storm, so it's very important that we do so.
Yeah, and you may be experiencing some of the collective unconscious energies in the field also that are presenting themselves for healing.
Yeah.
We certainly do. These energies always come up in preparation for healing circles. We take this as an indication that they are ready to be transmuted at the level of the human collective, really at the level of the global collective. And this is why it's always so important that we come together as a group to hold the field of healing, to enter into this space of cosmic alchemy, because it truly is a cosmic alchemy, to magnetize and integrate the new higher intelligence and energies that are coming in. And at this time, we've been witnessing feelings of complete disconnection from creation source, witnessing, experiencing it through ourselves, knowing that it's coming from the collective field. This is a space of no inspiration or terrible inner conflict, which we know leads to war in the outer reality. And you too may be feeling these in many ways or other ways. So,
yeah. I mean, we're experiencing an astrological moment, which is, I mean, in the month of January, February, it's really intense, but it will remain so the entire year. But this astrological moment, there are deep, really deep collective themes coming to the surface for transformation. And in tonight's Sophia Christ Healing Circle, we will be working with some of these themes so that we can move into an aspect of ourselves that is inviting us at the moment. And that is the recognition that we are divine children and that we are births of divine parents. And through our exploration of this earth realm, through the eyes of the divine child, we are here to birth the new world, which is actually amazing and very creative. So tonight's healing circle will be an opportunity to move out, dissolve and purify layers of our human experience that belong to the past and that are no longer suitable
travel partners
for the upcoming chapter of our earth journey. And, you know, it will also be an invitation to entertain a reality beyond trauma. Can we even imagine such a state after all the trauma we've been living through for so many millennia?
It's a big invitation.
It's a big invitation. Yeah. And it's here. We feel it's absolutely here. It's a kind of like, we just need to get out of the way. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not only an invitation, it's something we challenge challenge ourselves with. Can we accept a reality woven of divine love and intelligence in which trauma no longer exists? Can we really meditate on that prayer? Mm-hmm. It's not only a prayer, well, it is a prayer, but it's like Petra said, it's not just an idea, it's actually there already trying to meet us in the quantum field. So this is what we're being offered as a reality at this time. This is where we want to put our focus.
Yeah. So layers of our physical and our emotional, mental, spiritual fields are now more fluid. They're malleable, they're changeable. And we really see that the higher Sophia consciousness of unconditional love is activating an exchange of energy in which the old just flows out, it dissolves, it fades away, leaving space for the new. And we are committed to this space that transcends the field of trauma, because that's actually where the joy really begins of what creation is all about and what human being is about, isn't
yes.
it? Yeah.
Yes.
We're so ready for this.
So ready. Yeah. So the Sophia Christ Healing Circle tonight, it's a chamber in Mary Magdalene School's Temple of the One Heart. For anyone who's new here today, we open this chamber approximately once a month for individual and global healing, and all are welcome to join, whether for your own personal healing or to support the holding the field for healing within the collective. And we begin tonight at 8 p.m., 20 hours, Paris time. Check your time converter for your local area. And we ask that you register at before 7 p.m., 19 hours, because we cannot technically let you in after that point. So you can find the link for the healing circle above this video. Please help us by sharing this video if you can with the invitation to this healing circle, so that the many, many, many people can benefit from this shift in energy that we are moving into tonight.
We're really looking forward to it. It feels like an extremely powerful opportunity for all of us. And we hope to meet you there and that we see you tonight. And just if you're ready to come in, connect already to the very potent, deep healing field. It's already starting to open for all of us. And the moment we say yes to this healing, then we know it's always starting. So you're more than welcome. And we hope to see you tonight.
Namaste. Have a beautiful day.
Have a beautiful day. Namaste.